Good luck, Mr. Tailor. In a country, lived the famous Mr. Tailor. The dresses are always well sewn, comfortable to wear, and the sewing costs are cheap. The news of the tailor's prowess finally reached the Queen's ears. It so happened that the Queen wanted to make a new dress for her birthday party. How surprised and nervous Mr. Tailor was to receive the Queen's arrival. Please sew a new dress for me. The model is the same as the dress I'm wearing, said the Queen. Mr. Tailor nodded, then measured according to the dress worn by the Queen. When will it be finished? Asked the Queen. 1 month, Your Majesty. However, if the customers who have ordered in advance don't mind, if I prioritize Your Majesty's dress, then it can be quicker than that, replied Mr. Tailor. Queen nodded, then go home. The next day, Mr. Tailor asked permission to start sewing the Queen's clothes. The customers don't mind. Mr. Tailor happily rushed to make the Queen's dress pattern. When the pattern was finished, he pasted it on the Queen's fine cloth. Suddenly Mr. Tailor tapped his forehead. Oh my! I forgot this fabric is stretchy. And I took measurements from the Queen's dress earlier. This new dress is going to be too big. Mr. Tailor did not know what to do. He had made a pattern line on the cloth. It's impossible to delete. To replace the cloth was impossible. It must be expensive and bought overseas. Mr. Tailor finally took a walk to get some fresh air. Who knows, down the road he might find a way out. After Mr. Tailor left, Mistress Tailor came. He went to Mr. Tailor's office. Her husband wasn't there. Mistress Tailor's eyes went to the customer's cloth piled up in the cupboard. Also on the cloth spread out on the table. Ah, poor husband, she muttered. Let me help cut this cloth. And Mistress Tailor began to cut. However, the tailor forgot to cut it a little off the line. It just follows the edge of the pattern. My God! The Queen will surely punish us, Mr. Tailor shouted when Mistress Tailor handed over his work. But then he gave up, then start working on other customers' fabrics. He hopes that the cost of sewing that he will get later can be used as compensation when Mr. Tailor delivers clothes to his customers. His son who studies in the city comes. After lunch, the tailor's son sewed the last piece of cloth in his father's wardrobe. Poor daddy must be really tired, he muttered. A few days later, the Queen came. Mr. Tailor is very scared. Have I finished my dress, Mr. Tailor? Asked the Queen. Mr. Tailor is confused. She didn't know what to do with the wrong size cloth. Queen accidentally saw the dress hanging behind the door. Wow, how beautiful, she cried, grabbing the dress and trying it on. It turned out just right. Thank you, Mr. Tailor. I am very satisfied with your work. Next time I will sew dresses here again, praised the Queen. Oh, what a relief, Mr. Tailor. That day he felt very lucky.